our Southwest regions. I mean, I know we give the Y4C2Ts award, but it's a very small portion. You know, if we could expand a little bit more and tell a few more stories that when we do all get together, instead of having one more thing to go to. I mean, I want to do the inspirational breakfast, and I also think we could add culture a little bigger to everything else that we're already doing. RTL things, do we talk about culture? No.
We did last time.
We got to talk about
Well, we did a little bit about some of the different things we do in the market centers to create culture.
fun.
So we did
Yeah.
the fun things. We
Yeah.
talked a little bit about that, but
Yeah, and how the East Valley Market Centers came together to support PJ was great.
cool.
That was terrific,
Our
yeah.
market center, it was everybody in the East Valley.
absolutely, it's all the
there.
market centers, absolutely.
And how was that?
Very
Yeah.
good.
And what? How was it? Did that turn out?
We raised over 15,000 that night,
Oh,
plus
that's
other
awesome.
monies that came in.
Awesome.
And whatever the grant was going to be from KW, I think she's gotten well over 50,000.
Wow, awesome.
Inside the market centers, maybe we should have little forms in a little box that says something like, I'm grateful for. Because there are things that other agents do for other agents, and there's no way to say thank you. So maybe we could start training people. If someone does something for you, what are you grateful for? And then we can maybe read those, you know, just to give an honor to that person for helping out or whatever they
Yeah,
did.
we just brought back to our team meetings, filling the bucket.
And that's what we're doing the
Yeah.
same thing, Cheers for Peers at our team meetings. You've done your coaching. But we're doing Win Week and Cheers for Peers
Yeah.
at our team meetings now too.
That's great.
But I agree with the new one, and I have just went home in it now. I know that we need to communicate more, and that's kind of the battle that we're always challenged with, I think, as team leaders, is getting all of our partners involved through communication where it's not getting deleted, not getting read. So we can maybe think of some challenging ways to let's get more involved. I would not have known about this meeting at all as a new TL, except my girls mentioned it to me. I mean, that's the truth. The first time I came.
You must,
So
I just started.
I got your email
Chairman.
this
Yeah.
month, but the first time I came, I didn't know about. I had been here probably 3 or 4 months.
I don't think
And
we
they
were
invited
sending
me.
emails out to team leaders.
Right.
And I asked Nikki for a team leader list because we're trying to get team leaders here and have an interest as well as OPs.
Right.
But, you know, if we can get the team leaders here,
Right.
it definitely will bring.
Right, and the emails don't work, I think. The emails don't work, and that's why you reached out to Nikki. I reached out to my team leader. He was going to be here today. Something probably got in the way, but that's what's going to make it work.
Well, this is the message that so if you would give what you like about, you know, whatever is speaking from your heart, but the truth is the team leaders need to nominate people from their market center. They need to ask people that they feel will be good at culture to come to these meetings. It has to be a personal invite. So give them a goal of inviting 1 or 2 people to come to the meeting, and we're very consistent. We meet the first Friday, so that's easy, I think, for them to remember.
The
Yeah.
next thing is content,
Sorry?
the content to the meeting. So I invite, and then they're here, what is the meeting about? So they're gonna ask me, so why would I wanna go? What is this culture meeting about? You know, I mean, we do it in our office, what is the regional? So like, what's the content? We get the people here, now we have to also then focus, what's our content in our meeting going to be? Because if I bring them and there's no content, it's not going to.
Well, one of the things that we did just in the last team meeting, both at our ALC meeting and the team meeting, was that we clearly defined ourselves as a culture group. We're not about being a charity organization. You know, all of our agents seem to fall into that mindset that we're just here for charity events, and that's not it. It's about culture within the market center itself and helping each other, and that's what makes us strong as a company. So I think that should be, the basis for our meetings. The fact that we do raise money for Just One Home and other things, that's just because that's who we are. So I think that has to be clearly defined.
We're going to be meeting because we discuss the culture in our centers.
And how we help each other.
How we help each other.
Exactly.
What we do, what culture means.
Right.
And we've started to say, we do have topics of discussion in the newsletters now. And so we hope that will create some kind of, you're exactly right, though. We have to know, what are we sharing? What's the purpose of coming? What are we striving for? What are we looking for?
I know in our office,
That's my team.
I know in our office.
I was like,
we,
I'm not meeting was coming. This is a surprise to you.
Hi. I know we're doing the same thing when we hire new people. It's something that I think in the transition of leadership, they've gotten away from East Valley. But now the ALC gets everybody new. They should be getting, everybody we hire, they get their information. Email to them. I also give it to in our ALC meeting so it's in writing. They can see who we hired, etc. I think it's an awesome opportunity for you who are the regional culture chair, when you're making that invite phone call, build that relationship and talk about it there. Because that also takes your leadership a whole nother level in the market center and really living and breathing who you say you are and you're being authentic. So I think it's a huge opportunity for, if you're each on the ALC that's here, that's a great opportunity to welcome them and say, hey, you know what, I represent, you know, I'm on the regional culture committee and I'm going to tell you what that is. I'd love to get you involved either on a market center level or on the regional level. And that's something that's great about Keller Williams. I'm sure Nikki or I'm sure RJ told you, you know, we're going to break through your ceiling. Because that's one of the things that was a decision maker for me to come with Keller Williams, is because it could push my leadership skills up and I can break through the ceiling.
Right.
There's lots of opportunity.
That's your story, and that's what they have to say. They have to talk about their story, not just
Exactly.
what the committee is for.
That's right.
It's like, why are you on the committee, and what have you gotten out of it? You've got to make it personal.
And I get that all the time when we're interviewing people. So why'd you decide to join? When I say, well, what's your, you know, do you have any questions for me before you leave? And well, why'd you decide to come to Keller Williams? And I point to the model directly behind my head, and we re-talk about it. And so that's what gets people excited when they see you're excited. So as a leader in the Market Center, and I point to Danette and Elaine because they're both in my LC, as a leader at the Market Center, that's a way to push their leadership up and show that they're living authentically and transparently. So I would challenge you guys when you're making those first phone calls, it's a great opportunity to talk about culture, what it means to you.
Well, see, when
So.
you get to the TLs,